The Badger Who Buried the Moon. Deep in the root-ridden kingdom beneath the old hawthorn, where moles wrote histories in tunnels and voles traded beetle shells for secrets, there lived a badger whose digging was so fierce and purposeful that the earth herself sighed when he passed. He was called Grayback, and he was digging for the moon, which had fallen 3 nights past into the bramble thicket, and now lay tangled and dim, slowly losing its silver, and all the forest creatures had gathered to weep or to worship, but none knew what to do with a fallen piece of sky. So Grayback, saying nothing, began to dig, not around the moon, but beneath it, carving out a vast and gentle chamber of loam and crushed limestone and the soft blue clay that holds water like memory. And when the hole was deep enough, he nudged the moon with his broad gray snout, and it tumbled in with a sound like bells underwater, and then he buried it. The other animals screamed and scattered, crying that he had killed the night, that owls would starve and tides forget themselves. But Grayback only turned and lumbered back to his set, and for 3 weeks the forest was black as a closed eye, and the badger slept, and nothing stirred but the wind asking where the light had gone. Then one morning the voles noticed a faint glow seeping through the moss at the edge of the thicket, and by evening a thin white shoot had pushed through the soil. Not a flower, not a fungus, but a curve of cool light unfurling like a fern, and as the forest watched, the moon grew slowly upward on a stem of its own making, until it rose above the brambles whole and dripping with dew, and it has hung there every night since, rooted and radiant, because a badger understood that what falls must be buried before it can rise again.